It's DMV day for my parents. So my mom's getting her license updated, and my dad's going in there to kind of figure out something about license plate tags, because they were supposed to come like way back in January, but it's February 12th now, and still nothing in the mail. So he called, and they said, you can either resubmit the form, wait 30 days, or you can go directly in there. Where's Mom? Get them printed out. As you can see, the van is not in its normal place because we are still waiting on the company that helps us with our lawn. So the reason why it's not there and it's in the street is because we didn't know when they were going to come. And we gotta leave at like 11:30 to get down to the DMV, and we can't have a truck blocking us in our driveway. So it's been a crazy morning so far.
Real quick, I just wanted to point out this really hilarious contradiction that occurred at the DMV. So here in this image, we have where I was sitting on a bench, and before you, right here, is a sign that says no right turns. And on the other side of that is a sign that faces, where people would enter. A sign that says do not enter. And yet, throughout the time that I was sitting here waiting for the operations to pass for my mom and my dad, I would observe multiple cars. It wasn't a lot of cars, so maybe they were employees, but still, it was still hilarious that there were multiple cars that would just blatantly disregard these two signs. Either they would come from the street and just disregard the do not enter sign, or they would go around the entire parking lot and disregard the do not turn right sign. At a DMV, it was just, at the one place where you would think that all of the signs would matter the most, it was just hilarious. So, I don't know. There you go.
February 13th, this is when Dad has a little follow-up thing that he has to go back to the hospital for. It shouldn't just be a lot, it's just they just make sure that everything they did is working, I guess. Alright, so here I am again in the best parking spot in the world over at Cedars-Sinai. Dad's already gone to do his thing. I thought I could take a nap in the van, but I underestimated how large I have gotten and the space between the seats. So I guess I'm just gonna sit out here and chill here. It's a beautiful day though. It's pretty warm, but it can be a bit nippy in the shade. So standing out here in the sun, and there's a little bit of shade over there. Though I wish I could be in the van. I mean, I guess I could sit in there, but that looks kind of awkward being in a parking lot and being in your car still. Let's see if I can get this in frame. So there's this guy right here. I keep mistaking him for my dad, except he's like wearing a cap that I don't think my dad acquired. It's also wearing it backwards, and he's smoking. So, but like the jeans and the jacket are like exactly the same. It's just, I keep looking over, I'm just like, whoa, he's done already? And then I see him puff a cigarette, and I'm just like, oh, that's that's not my dad. One of the unfortunate caveats of the parking spaces around here is time management. The first hour is free. Everything after that kind of multiplies by 7, I think? I forget. So, we gotta do a quick little rotation. Because we got in here at 9 o'clock and it's 9:55, 56 as I've been talking. So, and Dad's still not done with his little checkup thing. Here we go. All right, there he is. There's the boy. See, very, very similar kind of attire. It was very confusing this morning. Is it February? Yes. Are these Christmas lights? Yes. But January was so hectic, and even the beginning of February was just equally as hectic, that this is the first time that I'm getting around to it. Should we just leave them up? That's an option, but ultimately these lights don't really do very well in long periods of exposure. So, better late than never, right? So normally what's about to happen usually happens up on the roof, but Dad's torso's still achy. So, my dad feels fine. In fact, feels better. I made it back. I have showered, shaved, and I do not smell of stress.